Hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. I've been looking a little bit at the missions and I think we're going for radiation burns here. Damage sustained during warp transit forced Kasedo Mechanicus to vent much of its fuel reserves. Quartermaster Rowe suggests acquiring a supply of isotopic material from the tomb of Agrolek for use as fuel on the Adeptus Mechanicus. The reason for this is that the blackstone that we earn here is the biggest amount that I can find. The plasma culverin is pretty decent as well. It might be this one. So I think we're gonna go for this. And we're gonna bring absolutely everyone. Magos, stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in geosynchronous orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable, but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition recommended. Attention required. Troublesome news, Magos. The tanks are nearly empty. Supplies are low, far from sufficient. Problematic in the extreme. How can our supplies be low? We just arrived here, Quartermaster. Warp transit less than satisfactory. New reports state cargo supplies vented to the void as a result of damage. Most unacceptable. Then what is our situation now, Quartermaster? Deploying armed force on hostile world is costly exercise. Logistically complex, running cost for the Adeptus Mechanicus in orbit far from negligible. I can't even pronounce that. Crisis in isotopic fuel matter for the core reactors. Disappointment and frustration are flooding my neural vaults and require quarantining. I focus instead on a solution. Can you present one? The tomb of Agrolek contains strong traces of radioactive decay. Supplies of necessary materials present. Request acquisition before materials half-life is expired. Let's go. The tomb of Agrolek isn't particularly welcoming, Megos. Are you certain it's worth the risk to go in? Our mission here cannot be fulfilled if the Adeptus Mechanicus has insufficient fuel to stay in stable orbit. Very well. I hope the Quartermaster understands what missions like this cost. Cost of deployment less than value of resources acquired. Mission is mathematically justified. Well, when you put it like that. Okay, I think we just probably rush this, right? I don't remember which one of those it is. I think this is probably a fight. I don't think we're Well, we can't deploy anything here anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we can scan over here. That has shields, that's unfortunate. But we did 2 crits in a row. Unfortunately, we're not in range for that. Oh, you can take cognition points as well. Okay, 7-2 isn't that bad. One cognition point is not gonna be enough to do anything. I think this guy is probably gonna be able to shoot, yeah. 2 damage is not bad. Maybe provoke an opportunity strike here next time it does something. Presence has been detected. Okay. That's okay. It's gonna take 3 turns for that to wake up. Take a cognition point from that. I don't think you should go in here. That's not a smart choice. You can actually not shoot this guy for some reason. You can shoot from here. We might take a hit here. No. I really want to scan this. is okay. No, I don't want to deploy any of that, to be honest. We'll take that. I will heal myself. Then we're back to full health, I think. I don't think you're gonna do any damage with these weapons, unfortunately. Okay, a crit for 2 damage is okay. We're still at 0, somehow. Which is really nice, I guess. The cohort's rad sniffers are detecting potential traces of the target isotopes. The trail leads through half a collapsed series of chambers, crumbling under the weight of the shifted landscape overhead. It may be perilous to pursue, but could bring the cohort to their objective more quickly. Let's take the dangerous trail, it's worth the risk. The cohort makes its way through the treacherous area and suffers injuries when their movements cause a secondary collapse that rains debris down on them. However, the sacrifice may have been worth it as they emerge from the collapse having forged a shortcut towards their objective. I'm not going in there. I'm going in here. A sudden radiation spike has turned this part of Agrolex's tomb into a dangerous hot zone. A pair of Skitarid lie in the zone, evidently having been overcome by the rad levels. It's sacrilegious to leave them there unrecovered, but the area may be too hazardous for anything else. Let's bring them back. To awakening. Okay. Going over here to see if we can get some more blackstone. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted, really. That was not what I wanted. A series of metallic archways of tarnished and brutalist appearance line the passageway ahead. They appear to have some function, but what purpose they serve in Agrolex's tomb is not apparent. Let's take curiosity. Examine the first archway to see if it's a device, and if so, if it can be deactivated. The first archway provides to be a form of energy projector, and the text priests ascertain it can be overloaded with a simple bypass ritual. The tech write causes the device circuits to burn out, leaving the tunnel of archways harmless and demonstrating the supremacy of the Omnissiah's sacred logic over the base cunnings of the alien. And we get 3 cognition points. I think that was well worth it. Now we start with a full cognition point loadout here. Unfortunately, they reanimate 1 turn faster. Okay, so we can scan or destroy there. Actually, we'll just start the battle here, yeah? I want to try this. Oh, I can only deploy one. Okay, interesting. Okay, but the deploy thing is quite good. Let's buff that up as well. Take a cognition point back from this. Let's see if we can reveal the stats of this guy. He's got 9. We'll go up here. Scan for some blackstone. We can probably scan here as well. I think. I will hit this guy for a 6 crit, which is great. I want to buff this guy up. 2 damage. You can heal yourself too. Because why not? Let's see if we can take it from here. I don't think we can, probably. It's fine. That guy actually goes down. Which is really good. I'm gonna reveal your stats. 7-2. 8-1. This guy's not gonna do any damage to this either. We might as well get rid of that. We'll do this. 3 damage, not great, not terrible. Okay, that's a great move for us. The acid is annoying, but we take 0 damage. This guy's gonna go down as well, I think, yeah. You couldn't even shoot, okay. Let's see if we can destroy this. Did we destroy it? No, but we don't have enough cognition. Let's use the canticle. I really want to destroy this. Oh. That's fine. There's a scan here too. Probably this guy down here needs an assist, so let's go down here. Seven damage, that's insane. Ah. I'll just move you slightly. Okay. I'm gonna move down here towards this guy. Gaining 2 cognition is kinda big. Okay, another Necron warrior. Not great. Oh, 4 damage. Not bad. I'm just gonna move up here. So he'll need to move probably. 1 damage from acid, I really don't care. So you're gonna move here. Okay, we spawn another one. Oh, okay. What the fuck? That's interesting. The cohort locates a cache of ingots forged from a rare isotope by some unknown Necron method. They're able to take this rare bounty back to the tomb entrance for processing into fuel for the Adeptus Mechanicus. You have your supplies. Is the fuel situation improved? The fuel is good, the rest not so good. I anticipate further requests for action in maintaining mission optimal supply levels. Undoubtedly. No army survives without supplies. Supplies not in the habit of walking into our hold. Then I'm sure I'll hear from you again soon, Quartermaster. You only gain 2% from this. But we should get a huge amount of blackstone from this. And the plasma culverin. Firing in a straight line passing through all units. Machine Spirit destroys 3 energy armor and 3 physical armor. This is a very strong weapon. You know, destroying the armor feels more important than chaining targets. Let's go to the cohort here. You are rank 6 Explorator. You are rank 10 Dominus, actually. And you're also rank 10. I'm a little bit tempted to grab this, because he has the weapon. No, he doesn't. Oh, this is the Secutor. Yeah, that was almost a huge mistake. This guy has the Volkite Blaster. So I think we're grabbing this. Could even do this. And he'll have a double free heal, which is really strong. And then he's rank 11. And then we'll grab either movement and health or damage. I don't feel like health is such a big deal right now. So I think damage. Power field generators. So we do have this, and 5 damage to allies in range for 1 round is quite strong. So we might as well equip one of those when he has that skill. And then once we get down there and we remove the ranged weapons, I think we're probably going into the pokey builds. Let's take a look at the... Oh, this big or better scanner is pretty good as well. Getting 2 cognition points on use is great, and 227 Blackstone. Oh, there's a destroyer here. Troop deployment reduced by 30 is great, but this is a boss, and so is this. This improves the poke. There's Sanctus Canister. 2 damage, 3 movement, 10 critical chance. Until its next base attack. Oh, this is the acid debuff as well. But that costs cognition. Now there is a couple of cool things here. There is definitely a couple of cool things. I would like the improved scanner. The improved scanner would be great. We still don't have all these unlocked. I don't know how much it does that these cost for deployment. Let's see. So reducing it by 30% would be like 3 for this and maybe 2 for these. Sorry, 6. Because it was 30%, right? So 3 and maybe 6, probably 5. Well, I'm wondering what these big guys in the back are. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.